Hey everybody, and welcome to Plastic Nostalgic, where all toys are nostalgic. Eventually. Like this one right here. I was wandering around in a Comic-Con recently and I saw this 27-year-old toy from The Adventures of Batman and Robin, a popular animated series from 27 years ago and more. And this is Ra's al Ghul, one of Batman's oldest villains. So let's get into this one and check it out. Today we have Ra's al Ghul with Strike Shooter and Combat Sword from The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Now, Ra's al Ghul, which means head of the demon in Arabic, made his first appearance in Batman issue 232 way back in June of 1971. But like I said earlier, he is Batman's oldest villain, so he's roughly about 500 years old due to his repeated use of his Lazarus pit, which keeps him alive, but leaves him with a little temporary fit of madness right after he comes out. There he is with the action pose on the front. Ra's al Ghul wanted to create a new world where corruption was eliminated by any means necessary, usually by his League of Assassins, which he was the founder and leader of. Here on the back, you can see Ra's al Ghul with his what do they call it? Strike shooter. Place either weapon in figure's hands, load strike shooter as shown, press firing button to fire, and place mask over figure's face as shown. Now, what I remember from these sets is all the wild Batman figures that came with these Adventures of Batman and Robin set. From the Paraglide and the Rocket Batman all the way down to Bane with Body Slam arm and Glider Robin. And then, oh wow, search out villains on land, sea, and air with Batman Crime Squad. Well, they definitely had plenty of Batman suits in this series. But Batman was always the character who was ready for anything, especially this guy. But what Batman wasn't ready for was this guy's daughter, who he ended up having a kid with, who is Damian Wayne, the new Robin. Or the newest Robin, I should say. Always be careful when using a knife. Let's see if I can get this plastic all in one shot without cutting the toy or the strike shooter. I'm curious if it still works after all these years. Boop. Okay, we got it. Removing the plastic was pretty easy on this one. And we have the bat symbol behind him on the card back. That's pretty neat. Okay, let's check him out. This definitely has the simple articulation of those older retro toys. Still nice and stiff. Let's check out that headgear. Makes him look like the Bat. Pretty neat. I was able to meet one of the creators of Ra's al Ghul at Comic-Con a few years ago. Get him to sign some of my comic books. Neil Adams, who's no longer with us, but was a big inspiration in many comic book characters. Let's slide the strike shooter in there. And Here we have Ra's al Ghul, the head of the demon. See how well this works. All right. It doesn't shoot too far, so you don't have to go looking too far for it. Let's see if I can get it to go again. Okay. Not too bad. Now, I like figures that come with a lot of accessories, especially fun and easy to hold ones and easy to use. But to think this thing is 27 years old and spring still works really well in there. This Ra's al Ghul will be a nice addition to my DC Comics action figure collection. Thanks for joining us today on Plastic Nostalgic, where all toys are nostalgic. Eventually. Now, if you want to see some more unboxing of some soon-to-be nostalgic toys, be sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. See y'all next time.